Welcome to 30-question Ancient Civilizations quiz. Which civilization built the pyramids of Giza? Ancient Egypt. The Great Pyramid is over 4,500 years old. Which Mesopotamian people created one of the earliest writing systems? Sumerians' cuneiform began on clay tablets. Which ancient city was ruled by Hammurabi? Babylon, famous for an early law code. Which civilization built Machu Picchu? Inca Empire, high in the Andes Mountains. Which ancient people founded Tenochtitlan? Aztecs, their capital stood where Mexico City is today. Which Maya city is known for the pyramid El Castillo? Chichen Itza, aligned with solar events. Which civilization used oracle bones for divination? Shang China, oracle bones preserve early Chinese writing. Which ancient empire built Persepolis? Persian Empire, a grand ceremonial capital. Which civilization developed democracy in Athens? Ancient Greece, citizens voted in assemblies. Which civilization built the Colosseum? Ancient Rome, it hosted huge public spectacles. Which trading civilization came from the city of Carthage? Phoenicians, master sailors, and merchants. Which ancient culture built Stonehenge? Neolithic Britons, the purpose is still debated. Which civilization lived in the Indus Valley cities Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro? Indus Valley Civilization, known for planned cities. Which people built cliff dwellings at Mesa Verde? Ancestral Puebloans, skilled builders of the American Southwest. Which ancient kingdom was centered along the Nile south of Egypt? Kush, famous for pyramids in Nubia. Which civilization built Angkor Wat? Khmer Empire, Angkor Wat is the world's largest religious monument. Which ancient people are linked with the city of Troy? Trojans, remembered through epic legends. Which empire was ruled by Ashoka? Maurya Empire, Ashoka spread Buddhism across India. Which civilization built Teotihuacan near modern Mexico City? Teotihuacan culture, known for the Pyramid of the Sun. Which ancient people made the Rosetta Stone? Ptolemaic Egyptians, it helped decode hieroglyphs. Which civilization created the Terracotta Army? Qin China, thousands of clay soldiers guarded an emperor's tomb. Which ancient seafarers settled across the Mediterranean from Lebanon? Phoenicians, they spread an influential alphabet. Which empire connected Europe, North Africa, and Western Asia around the Mediterranean? Roman Empire, the Mediterranean was called Rome Sea. Which ancient society held Olympic Games at Olympia? Ancient Greece, the games honored Zeus. Which civilization built ziggurats in Mesopotamia? Sumerians, ziggurats were temple platforms. Which ancient culture carved the giant heads of Mesoamerica? Olmec civilization, famous for colossal stone heads. Which empire used quipu knots to record information? Inca Empire, Quipu helped track data without writing. Which ancient civilization is associated with Knossos on Crete? Minoans, known for palace complexes and sea trade. Which Greek city-state was famous for military training? Sparta, warriors trained from a young age. Which ancient library was a major center of learning in Egypt? Library of Alexandria, one of history's most famous libraries. Quiz complete. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more MegaTrivia.